Welcome all. Cassanovas press conference, first one for 2010. We're the reigning premiers, and yeah, just want to take questions from the floor, and we'll see how we go from there. Peter.
You have been described as the most arrogant coach and the most arrogant club in the league. How do you respond to those accusations?
Well, Pete, I guess, what is arrogance? Yeah, the Cassanovas are arrogant. We're the sort of team that, we think we're better than most teams, and we generally are. You look over the first 2 years of the competition, I consider ourselves the most successful team. So, yeah, arrogant we are. We're not here to make friends. We've come for the flag. We've won it before. We're aiming to win it again. Mike Sheehan.
It's believed that the D Cassanovas have signed the FFL's biggest sponsorship deal this year with Gillette after they dropped Tiger Woods from their ex. Are Gillette potentially getting themselves into the same situation with your organisation?
Yeah, good question, Mike. It's been well publicised that Tiger Woods played up a little bit of womanising, and he's lost his sponsorship. The Cassanovas have had that reputation, no question about it. But there's been rumours, some unsubstantiated, I'd say. We're trying to put a lid on all of that stuff and worry about the footy. We've got the sponsorship. It's a great deal. We're happy to promote Gillette. What happens, happens. Off the field, we'll let our talking happen on the field. Yeah, Mike again.
Odds are that Mr. Daniel Sanzone will be the first coach sacked in 2010. What's your thoughts about that?
Mr. Catalano, well, look, I've got to be honest, I'm not a fan of his and his coaching and his whole operation. Perth Panthers have been one of the most disappointing clubs in the competition. Never made the finals, talks a good game. Too much drafting out of sentimental favourites and sentimental values. They've got to focus, they've got to take a win-take-all approach. They haven't done it, and it's cost them. Whether they can right their wrongs, I don't know. That's up to them. But yeah, I'd like to see him go. I'd like to see him demoted, to be honest. Really average organisation. Yeah, Dennis Committee.
A premiership year in 2009 after breaking all records and winning it from the 5th position. Where to here for the D Cassanovas?
Look, I think we can win it again. As I said, we're not here to make friends. We're not here to come second. First prize is what we're after, and we'll be chasing it again. We've started our pre-season campaign. We've got the #1 pick. I see no reason why we can't do it again and take some scalps along the way. There's some good teams out there, but I don't think any of them have done the homework or as well schooled or as well coached as the Cassanovas are. Yeah, no worries, young fella. Who should I make it out to?
Simon.
There you go. Thanks, man. Anything for the kids. Yeah, Peter.
You've decided to go again with Lou Bellantoni this year as your assistant. Was this a hard decision to make, and what does Louis bring to the table?
Yeah, look, it's been a lot of publicity about the sacking last year of Age Mercedes when I took him on early. Put Lou Bellantoni over to the Ramblers, let him make a shambles of their team, and he come over just for the finals and basically got a coat ride to a premiership medallion. Now, a lot's been said about Lou. To be honest, the kid could fuck up a cup of coffee. But he's got a lot of intensity, and that's what you need in FFL. He's got a lot of intensity, doesn't know much about it, but the kid's a winner. He's out there to win. He's not there to play second. So, yeah, I've taken him on again. There was many other punters for the job, but we knocked them back. We'll stick with the winning formula for now. Lee Matthews.
It's been said that you have a very unhealthy hatred for your arch-rival team, Rocks Ramblers, and their coach. Do you care to comment?
Well, that's no secret. He's not liked. I don't think I'm the only coach in the competition that doesn't like what they're doing over there. Very average organisation, very average coach. Would be very surprised to see them still in the Premier Division next year. They've had a lot of luck to finish to get the results they've had. Yeah, expecting them to go down, so I'm not going to have to worry too much about them. I'll sweep them this year 2-0 when I play them. And with any luck, I'll get them in the cup too. It would be a cakewalk through to the next round. Don't want to talk too much about them. Don't have the time. Yes.
Is it true that you've had a sexual relationship with Sean Hart?
Well, I don't know where you I don't know where you've heard these rumours from, but look, yeah, a lot of people have made the slight comment that I've supported Sean. Last year I thought he was fantastic for what he did for the league, stood up for what he believed in, saved the league from itself and the evil tyranny of the Adam Rucci board. They didn't know what they were doing. It was up to them. They would have fucking ruined this league, to be perfectly honest. I don't know. I don't think I'm speaking out of school with that salary cap garbage. Sean Hart saved the league, did what he had to do, put his balls on the line, cost him his job, cost him his career. He's probably out there on the streets singing for money, dancing, probably dropping his pants for food. But at the end of the day, he did what he believed in, and in my opinion, he was right. I'll back the man. No, I've never had sex with him, but he's never asked me to. Who knows what I'd say if he asked. Tiffany Cherry.
You've chosen to take the number one draft pick this year. Did you ever consider taking another number in the draft?
Thanks, Tiffany. Looking lovely today, by the way. Yeah, instead of push-up rows, you get your rack done. No, nice. Anyway, thought about it long and hard. I ended up going number one, as we all know. I considered taking number two because I was weighing up between two players to take as number one or number two. To me, they've both got pros and cons and are pretty even. I won't disclose who they are. Don't want to give the game away. But considered taking number two. So next round, I was ahead of that guy because I could draw a line as to who the first two picks. So I'd be ahead of him in the second round of picks. So yes, that's what I weighed up. In the end, I decided against him to take number one in case something happens to one of those players in the pre-season, or there's something that separates one from the other between now and then. So went number one just for safety reasons. Committee.
Predictions for 2010 season. Who do you think the genuine contenders are for the flag? Who will get relegated? And who will win the Knockout Cup?
Contenders for the flag realistically is going to come out of the big four, and the big four being the Cassanovas, obviously, kicking and screaming, Bayswater, Inter, and the Titans. They're the two teams that have made the finals 2 years in a row. If I was to pick a smoky, it's probably Morley Reds or West Indies. West Indies probably cemented their place to being the fifth best organisation in the comp last year. Demotion, relegation, Brock's Ramblers. No prizes for guessing why. Second, probably Perth Panthers. They haven't done much. Knockout Cup, I would expect the winner to come from Division 2. You've got Division 1, all the teams know what they're doing, so their talent's going to be spread pretty evenly. Division 2, you might get a few goats in there, so they'd miss out on some talent, so the better teams will probably score better in Division 2, so it's likely it'll come from there. If anyone from Division 1 is going to win it, perhaps TCs. They're a team that can score well on their day, as we've seen. Yes, Lee.
And there's one final question. In 2004, you wrote the best-selling autobiography, The Lives and Loves of a Supercoach, that apparently has now apparently outsold the Bible as the best-selling book of all time. Can you tell us a bit about that book, and are you considering bringing out another book in the near future?
Yeah, thanks for asking that, Lee. Look, yeah, The Lives and Loves of a Supercoach, 2004 was a great book. It was really, you know, I was surprised people wanted to know a lot about my life and where I've been and where I'm going. It actually surprised me, but you know, I sat down and wrote an autobiography, which basically bordered around my life as a coach of Argentina national soccer team. Won a couple of premierships there, moved over to other sports and was successful. Yes, I am considering writing another book. It's funny that you say I will be releasing it just now in today's press conference, and here it is. It's called Rising from the Ashes, and it's a hero story of the Cinderella tale, which was the Cassanovas 2009 season. It's mainly die-rise events of that year, $49.95 at all leading retail outlets, and yeah, don't be shy to pick it up. So there you have it, Rising from the Ashes, $49.95, and looking for this one to surpass The Lives and Loves of a Supercoach. No more questions, guys? We'll wrap it up. Thanks a lot for your time.